Hey there. I want to walk you through the new 2014 GTD Organizer. This is a really fun new product we have that basically gives you a GTD designed organizer as a digital file. So instead of using a traditional list manager such as Outlook or OmniFocus, for those of you who are saying, well, I want something just a little different, or you've been trying to create something on your own in something like Word or Excel, or you've been using a paper planner, this is a great product and solution for you. So let me walk you through the key components. When you buy the organizer, you're going to get a file on your desktop. What that file, when you open it up, you'll get three key components here. You're going to get a brand new educational guide called GTD and Paper Organizers. And it's, if you're familiar with our setup guides, it's just like that, but it's brand new for this new GTD Organizer product and gives you all the great, wonderful, rich GTD methodology information. How do you basically apply GTD to the recommended sections in the GTD Organizer? Then you have the actual organizer itself that comes in two different flavors, and I'll explain a little bit more later on what those are, but you have a complete version, which is the whole entire organizer, all 10 sections that we recommend that you configure, all pre-designed, pre-printed for GTD. And then we have each individual section. There are actually 11 because there's a whole extra section for extra pages, but basically the 10 key GTD sections. We also provide those to you, if you prefer, as 10 separate sections rather than one complete guide. And then the final component to the package, you're going to get some instructions of how to use, primarily these were written of how to use an editable PDF. It can be a new thing for people of how do you work with a PDF that you can actually edit and save your information, because that's the idea of how this new GTD organizer is used. So let me start off, and I'm just going to show you the complete one so you have an idea of how this is used. So if you launch the PDF just like you would any other PDF, and you get this wonderfully rich, beautifully designed organizer. So it's a PDF file of an organizer. Think of a paper planner but as a digital file, or think of an electronic list manager but it's a PDF file. And if on the left-hand side here, if you click the bookmarks icon, or it could be that you look for what's called table of contents, it's different in different versions of Adobe Reader or Apple Preview, you're going to see all the different sections that come with the organizer. So here's the cover page, which is lovely. Then you have a calendar, 2014 calendar starting in December. And the format that comes in is week at a glance. So it's week at a glance, includes US and military international time. And the cool thing about it is it's all editable. So I can come into this field here and just simply start typing, and I can say, let's say workout at 8 a.m. and type that in. And this, now I'm editing this PDF as if this were my calendar, or this were my program online, or my paper planner that I'm writing into. It's just that I'm typing it into the PDF instead. So you'll see all the different months. So you can start and hop right to a particular month, and then you can scroll as you would with your mouse on your keyboard and just go through various pages. You can also, let me collapse calendar, you also have next actions list. So this is another key section here, of course, with GTD. And the next actions list are all of the common contexts that we recommend, or David Allen recommends, in getting things done. And again, it's totally editable. So I could say my anywhere list includes, I want to sketch out vacation ideas. I tab over, it goes to the due date field, and I want to do that by December 15th. And you can type it in, or you can actually do any format you want. These are free open fields for you. And you'll see lists for the common context: anywhere, calls, computer, errands, and you're going to actually have one list in this version, the complete version. You can have one list per type, so one errands list, one home list in this particular section. You have home, office, waiting for. You have another completely, entirely different section than next actions called agendas, and that includes people lists. So I have agendas for, let's say, my boss. These are items I want to talk to my boss again. And again, that educational guide will explain how all these different pages are used. I mostly want to cover for you how this actual PDF is used. So I might have an agenda list, and you have a variety of agenda forms here. You could do several people. You have a projects list, so your project section would include those projects that are on your plate right now, those more than one action step outcomes. You have a place for project support, which of course is critical, and you'll find some project support pages here. So I might have a particular project called Take Vacation, and I could have things underneath, bullet points, whatever my project support is. And again, please lean on the educational guide. That GTD and Paper Organizer Setup Guide does a fantastic job of really laying out how these pages and sections are used, and gives loads of really helpful examples and screenshots taken directly from the GTD Organizer, a populated example. So I might have house sitter, the plants, what's going to happen to those, etc. And you can map out your project, and you have some worksheets for that. You'll also have some blank worksheets, so just blank line paper. You'll have the classic Someday Maybe. You'll have one called Focus and Direction, which is a really great one. We wanted to give you the GTD horizons of focus. So I can come in here and type my areas of focus and accountability, or my 3-year goals and objectives, let's say pay off house, something like that. And nice worksheets that map out those horizons. Let's see, we have reference. Some reference includes the helpful GTD resources, just so you have those at your fingertips, and then a bunch of blank paper for you to capture any kind of reference, checklist, that kind of thing. Contacts. So we know that you probably won't have this as your primary contact manager. Probably supplement somewhere else that you have this electronically, is what we hear from a lot of people these days. But we've given you, enough pages, a handful of pages, to at least capture the ones that aren't captured somewhere else, or you'd want in one place here. And then, of course, we have extra pages, which are lots of extra pages of all of the different sheets you've seen, including, I don't actually think I covered Notes In. Notes In is a nice place to capture Minesweep, those kind of items. The extra pages allow you, if you're an Adobe Acrobat Pro or Standard user, to be able to move pages between sections, which all makes sense, and that's good, because you might find, oh, well, I want some more notes pages here, and you're going to come to the thumbnails and maybe move a notes page up or move some pages around. Not all of you are going to be using Adobe Standard or Pro. Those are the paid versions of those products. So for that reason, we also included the segmented versions of these. So all 10 sections, instead of being one guide, instead is divided out for you as 10 different sections. And the extra pages, since if you're an Adobe Reader or Apple Preview user, you're not going to be able to move pages, extract pages, or insert new pages. You'll need the paid versions of Adobe for that, given the way those products are built. If you're a Reader or Preview user, which is probably majority of users out there, you may find that the segmented version, if you find that you're going to be somebody who's going to want a lot of extra pages, or you're going to want to ever add new pages, you will need the Pro or Standard version to use that. If in that case, you might want to choose the segmented version, which includes loads of extra pages within each section, which is different and might be more what you're looking for. So for example, the Notes In section, instead of just 2 or 3 pages is included in the complete version, this one has something like 10 pages, 10 Notes In pages. So surely this will last you throughout the year to be adding new items here. And if you happen to run low, you can certainly just start to delete items from these pages. I hope that's been helpful. I wanted to really explain how this is used, so that when you do go to choose which one is for you, and really just see the design here, is this product something for you, you'll have an idea of how we've designed this, what the intention is, and if it seems like this is something that could be a good solution for your GTD system. It includes all of the key components that David Allen describes that would really make up a complete GTD system, from calendar to next actions lists, etc. Now, the other reason you might want to use segmented is you say, well, my calendar is somewhere else, it's electronically, or it's in Outlook because my company uses that, or it's on my iPhone and you're happy with that. You may also want to go after the segmented version instead, because you might find that you don't need the full complete guide, which is 255 pages. You just want particular sections. Please go after and read the educational setup guide, because it will give you a really good overview of what all the sections are, how they all work together, so that you can see, maybe there's a gap in your system somewhere and you're feeling like, you know what? I do feel like actually I never saw the value of Someday Maybe before, but now I do, and I can see that's the section I want. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us at customerservice@davidco.com.